Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. I've come back to Sutton Park. One of my subscribers was asking if I would return back, and it was weird because I pass here all the time on my way to Cannock and various other graveyards and stuff like that. And for a while back, I've been thinking, oh, should I return back here? So I thought I'll give it a try. I'm stood in the hunting ground, what Henry VIII used back in the 15th century. And the last time I was here, I did get a few disembodied voices in this area and way back over near the lake. And it just so happens that in 1536, it was about 439 years ago, if our maths is correct, probably not. On May the 19th, Anne Boleyn was executed by Henry VIII. And the time of recording this video right now, it's May the 21st. So it's only 2 days out. But yeah, Henry VIII, who had his wife killed, beheaded. Why? I think he just didn't like her. I don't believe she did anything wrong. I mean, you know, there's rumours that she was having an affair and all that stuff, and treason or what have you. But truth be known, she didn't provide him with a son. And I think he just got fed up and wanted another wife. But yes, Henry VIII, it is said that he does still roam these grounds. If you've seen my previous video of this place, I think the thumbnail was something like King Henry VIII, Sutton Park, something like that. I can't remember what it was now, but if you go back, there's a bistro on the edge of the lake, probably about, I don't know, half a mile away from here. And that is said to be his old hunting lodge. And people have walked past and seen what resembles Henry VIII peering through the window. And as I said before, I think I said it on that video, there was a young girl hunting wild boar in here, and or deer or something like that. And Henry VIII threw a spear at a wild boar, but he didn't kill it. And the wild boar, being as aggressive as they are, approached Henry on his horse. The horse reared up, Henry fell off, and the wild boar was going to go and attack Henry, which would have probably killed him, especially how unfit he was at that particular time. But a young girl just appeared out of the woods with a bow and arrow, shot and killed the boar. And yeah, I think Henry gifted the people of Sutton Coldfield hunting rights or something like that. But yeah, so there's a connection of Henry VIII in this area. So, King Henry VIII, are you here with me today? It is said that you've been seen here many times. A young girl rescued you from the wild boar. Would you be able to come forward and confirm this? I've got devices on me that you will not recognize from your time. The device that I'm holding is what you call a camera. And this camera will record your image if you care to show yourself in front of it. There's also a device that I have on my chest called a microphone. And what that does is will record your voice. Like I say, if you care to come near me, talk into it, let me hear your voice, whisper, moan, groan. Let me hear your disembodied voice. And that'll record it. You weren't a very nice king, was you? I mean, when you first took over as King of England, apparently you're quite the young, handsome man. But because you didn't get your own way, you decided to form your own religion. You didn't like your wives very much either, did you? One of your wives was allegedly to be only around about 16 or 17 years old. Do you not think that was inappropriate? Probably not for the time of the time period, I guess. I mean, it would be deemed as inappropriate now. You was a grown man in your 30s with what is effectively a schoolgirl. Apparently she didn't like you very well either. Then you turn nasty. You treat people very badly. People were very scared of you as well. Because apparently you beheaded a lot of people just for disliking them. There was said to be over 70, I believe, in such a short period of time. Would you be able to come forward and speak to me and confirm whether that's right or wrong? I don't know if Henry brought any of his wives to this area or not. I wouldn't have thought so if he was on a hunting trip. But maybe she might have stayed at the lodge, one of them anyway, I don't know. So I don't know what the story is of that. I suppose trivial stuff like that wouldn't have been documented. But there is a potential of one of his wives possibly might have been here. But knowing the way Henry went on with his wives, they were probably glad of the break and quite happy to stay back at home in Hampton Court Palace. King Henry VIII, are you here? It's kind of an anniversary, really, isn't it? I know I'm only 2 days off, but it's an anniversary of you beheading your wife. You wouldn't get away with that now, not this day and age. You were probably a bit of a coward, really, weren't you? As I say, you weren't very well liked. You weren't a very nice king. Does your daughter come around these areas, maybe searching for you? Elizabeth I. There is said to be spirits seen in periodic clothing. Is that right? Period clothing from the 15th century. As I say, you've been seen here by the bistro, your hunting lodge. Man, it's a very, very still morning. Beautiful. Just in the middle of the woods, nobody around. Occasionally you might get a dog walker pass by. There's the lovely sound of somebody grinding over in the distance. You just can't get away from it. So come on, Henry. Why don't you not step forward? Let me see your figure, full apparition. I know that it's probably more wildlife than anything else, but I could hear shuffling in front of me. It could be a bird scurrying around. It could be a squirrel. But I heard something in this area. King Henry VIII, a fat, grotesque man. Yes, I'm calling you names. What are you going to do about it? They're going to come and tell me off, eh? Are you going to have me beheaded? Drag me down to London, eh? lock me up in the Tower of London. And I just noticed this tree. When that snapped in what was probably a storm, that would have come down with such a clatter. And you wouldn't want to be stood there. Henry, there's an old song about you, about your wives, and the lyrics are divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. And apparently, your last wife that outlived you was relieved. So come on, Henry, could you show yourself, please? Maybe there's not just the spirit of Henry VIII in this area. Maybe there's other spirits that roam this area. Because there certainly was whispers and disembodied voices on the previous video I did here. So not just Henry VIII, but calling out for any other spirits that wander this wooded area. This looks like a typical track where you would potentially be riding your horse. Am I right in guessing that this is where you would have been? Would you be able to stand in front of me, Henry, or any other spirit? Oh, I know it's unusual. I've just had a whiff of perfume. That doesn't usually happen in woods. As quickly as it went. Are there any other spirits here with me? Was that somebody trying to alert me of your presence? So come forward, spirits. So apart from Henry VIII, on rare occasions shown himself around here, are there any other spirits here with me? Would anybody be able to come forward, talk into any of the devices that I'm holding or wearing? My name is Dave. I only come to communicate, and maybe he's antagonised Henry VIII. Just to provoke a reaction. But in general, I mean no harm. Apart from Henry VIII, I come with a full respect. I don't think Henry deserves a respect. Would anybody agree with me? I mean, oh, it's just a bird. And a bee. Get away. Like I say, why would you respect a man who would have his wives beheaded? So are there any spirits around me that can alert me, show me of your presence? I mean, obviously, to see a full apparition is one thing, but if you haven't got the ability to do that, do you think you could throw a stick or a stone towards me, not at me. Just to alert me of your presence. Man, I don't know where the hell I am. Morning. If anybody is wondering, probably not. I did read a while ago, I think before I was doing the first video here with the Henry VIII one. It's gone over, way over a year ago now. And I was reading if there was any paranormal going on in Sutton Park. And apparently there is. There's several areas of Sutton Park. There's an old shooting range that was used during the war. Spirits have been seen there. Allegedly, there's a wild man being seen here, and I don't mean like a Bigfoot or something like that, but I don't know. There's obviously Henry VIII's apparition being seen at the out of the window of the bistro. Come on, Henry. Ooh, what do we have here? That's probably a badger set, I'm guessing. Good place to leave a trail camera. Why do I always find myself off the beaten track? Come on, spirits. King Henry VIII, where are you? I mean, what you did to your wives, and I'm calling out to you, calling you the bad person you are, you could at least come out, maybe show yourself. While I venture through these woods for a few minutes, I'll put the thermal camera on. You never know. So come on, spirits, Henry VIII and anybody else. I've got an extra device in my hand. How about you stand in front of either of them make the temperature change. Whoa, that is hollow under there. Hear that? That looks like a convenient grave-size looking hole, doesn't it? I won't be digging in that to see what's underneath. Come forward, spirits of Sutton Park. Don't be afraid. Well, I like to think his spirit has shown themselves, particularly on the thermal camera. Temperature drop, temperature rise, whichever way you want to change that. Pony droppings. Yes, we got wild ponies here.
What? I don't believe.
Henry VIII, are you here with me? Use this device to talk to me.
But you. 38. Yeah.
Are any other spirits here with me?
Eat there. In battle.
In battle.
On DAB.
I don't believe Henry fought. He just did jousting and stuff, which ultimately became his demise because of his injury.
Working. Oh yeah.
Am I right, Henry?
Bruce.
Is it true that you never fought any battles, but your injuries were through jousting? You injured your leg.
I've asked.
You ended up in a coma for over 2 hours. They thought you were dead. But your health suddenly deteriorated after that, didn't it?
Harm.
Harm? You don't mean me any harm, do you? I'm just stating the facts. I mean, surely you must know by now not a very nice person he was. It has to be said, guys, I'm only doing this to try and provoke a reaction for the spirit of Henry VIII. In fairness, he was one of my favourite, well, I want to say my favourite kings, but in the history period, I like that time frame. Henry VII, Henry VIII, and all that stuff. It's just interesting. His life story and all that stuff. But yes, just trying to provoke a reaction. Are you,
Defense. Attempt to.
A lot of people.
And that.
did you say Anne? Well, it said provoke as well there a second ago.
No. And.
The spirit of Anne Boleyn's not here, is she? I wouldn't have thought so.
I'm 23.
I'm 23. Now, one of his queens died really early. Well, they all died quite early age. Was it Catherine Parr? He married her at 16, 17, something like that. And she didn't last long, if I remember right. But there's 6 of them, so I get confused and mixed up. Many, many dog walkers behind me. Brilliant.
Walls hold secrets.
Well, there's no walls here, is there? Maybe the woods
Resemble.
could hold secrets, but not the walls. Resemble what? I have to say, this place, compared to Cannock Chase, is a lot more quieter, relaxed. I mean, when the weather's not very nice and you walk through these woods, yeah, it looks eerie, but it just looks eerie. But Cannock, it looks and it feels eerie. Henry, can you talk to me through this? Come on, just say your name, or say one of your wives' names. Or tell me how you got rid of your wives. Or are there any other spirits around me?
Attractive.
Attractive. Thank you. I can't say the same about you because I can't see you. Unless you're just on about me. I mean, you know. Could you tell me your name? My name is Dave. Could you say my name? It's gone nice and peaceful now. As I just see somebody walking over here in the distance. Spirit talk is quiet. Attractive, resemble, walls hold secrets.
South.
South. Well, King Henry lived down south compared to where I am. Compared to where most people are. Henry, did you live anywhere else other than Hampton Court Palace? I do believe there was a couple of other places. Just say a name, a location. It's funny because these dog walkers that are walking past, none of them have got a clue that I'm stood here. It's nice and peaceful. So even the spirits that would care to come forward stand next to me. You wouldn't even be seen by anybody else. If you alert me of your presence, I will be the only one that knows. Grace. Is that somebody's name? Or are you on about someone that maybe fell from grace?
Implies.
Grace implies. Is it true you fell from grace?
Crocodile.
Crocodile, and that's my cue to turn the spirit talker off. There's a guy stood over to my left, probably about 40 yards away. I think he's on his phone. He's got 2 or 3 dogs with him, and I've got the death whistle. Should I, or should I not? Copy what I just did. No spirits want to scream, shout. Well, spirits of anybody that wanders this park, or the spirit of King Henry VIII, one last time, try and communicate through this device. Henry, do you still enjoy coming to this place? Could you whistle?
Watching experience.
Come on, spirits, tell me your name.
Someone else like.
Somebody else might. Well, getting crawled on by little bugs. Can you come forward and talk through this device, please? Please just say your name. Tell me your age. If it is King Henry, how old was he when you died? 55, I believe. Am I right in guessing you died at 55?
Here as well.
It's true that your coffin exploded as well, didn't it? Right, come on, spirits, one last time. Make this relevant, please. Throw a stick or a stone towards me and say something through this device. I do believe that was fairly quiet today. But always interesting. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did, getting back out into nature again. Whether I've picked up anything, I don't know. I've purposely not gone to the bistro where the Henry VIII's hunting lodge was, purely because I'm intending to go back there and do a little, probably not a long one, but a little investigation there at some point in the future. So anyway guys, going to bring the video to an end. I want to say thank you all for watching it, and please like the video, subscribe, hit the post notification bell, share the hell out of it, and I'll see you guys all on the next video. Thank you all, stay safe, take care, see you all on the next one.